It's been a while since I did an update, so let me run you through a few of the changes that have happened over the last few months. Starting at the dockyard, first change is the back here. I moved the original building down to the right and I built a Wills kit. This was grey plastic to start with, so I have spray painted the roof, the yellow doors, the white for the windows, and I did a wash out of acrylic paints for the sides for the green and the brown. Made my own logo and then also wired it up for lights. So sort of upgraded the kit really, and that I think works really well in the corner there. Gives an extra dimension in the corner. Moving along to the station, I have put my low profile buildings at the back, and I'm in the process of doing sort of a road structure there. I need to put some more fencing. That's the scale model scenic fencing. I need to buy some more of that and build it, and then put some weathering down there with some plants. But back to the station, I've added lights. Yes, I know they are technically the wrong way. They should be left, right, not, well, they should be 90 degrees, but fine, whatever. Added some information boards, made some advertising boards, added some security lights, various bits and pieces, and there's lighting in the station which you can't really see because it's too bright. So that station's coming along nicely. To a large extent it's pretty much done now. Obviously ballasting and various bits and pieces, but it works well. Moving further around, I've used some sculptor mould to make some raised areas which I will cover in grass to make it less flat, to give it more interest. I'm not going to put anything more there, to be honest, so that will do nicely, and we'll just blend those empty spaces into the next bit of scenics, which I will show you now. I did a few videos making this, but this is pretty much the finished item. Before I show you the rest, you'll see this bottom bit's not done. I did a video making a whole load of rocks. I'm not sure I'm going to use them. I might actually just extend that down a bit and make it taper out at floor level versus adding rocks. Looking at the main bit itself, on the right hand side from the tunnel portal, it starts with an apple orchard with a wooden fence. There's then bush edging going all the way around, and we get to a wooded tree area, and same on the tracks. We've got some trees dotted around and more bushes. In the main middle section we have a wire fence and then a wooden fence with trees within, and then we have the cattle grazing around a couple of trees, and this fence carries on, this wire fence carries on and eventually finishes, it's not a train, finishes in those bushes. So that's this scene, bar some fluffing and completing. Pretty much done. I'm really pleased with it. I've got more to do, really. There's always more to do. Just putting some bits and pieces on the inside here, tidying it up, making that look a bit better. Fundamentally, it's done, though. It's just a bit of tarting up and addressing this front area, which, as I mentioned, I'll almost probably just sort of taper out so it comes to a smooth end. Attention now turns to this incline going up and the similar one coming down. I've been playing with ideas. What I think I will do is I will use this existing wall pieces that I've got, the Metcalfe model walls, on both sides coming down, especially this side, but most probably the other side too. And on this side, I'm going to use a little bit here because I've got a very narrow gap here, to be honest, and a couple, maybe one, maybe two, perhaps, well, perhaps that'll sort of finish on that one. It's got an end and an end. And then I'll build up the bank. And that bank will go from this track, from the heritage line, and gradiate up. And the same on the other side, I'll then have it coming down, gradiating down to fill that space in. And then I can put some wooden track line fence going all the way up and around to take that to the top. I think that will be simple, but very effective. It may even make me choose to invest in a static grass machine for the banks, but let's do it without static grass first and see how that looks. And on this side, I think it will be, I'm not sure yet. I'll do the left one first and then see what takes my fancy. Because the challenge I've got is there's a big drop between the track height and the height of the walls. It's fine when it comes down. I'm not sure what I'll do. One thing at a time. Let's do this left-hand one first. So summer's moved into autumn and we're heading to winter. Not a great deal of progress in the last few months. I think it's now time to set a couple of goals and start tackling that incline there and building that up so I can connect the two scenes together and make sure that that's looking good. So there's a quick update. What's happened, what's going to happen. I'll do more videos as we move forward towards the end of the year, show the progress and do a couple more reviews as, fingers crossed, some more toys arrive. So thanks for watching as ever. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.